Hey guys, welcome back to AK Ranch. Yeah, it's getting kind of chilly out these days. So there's going to be a lot of chores of collecting wood, splitting wood, stacking wood, moving wood. So that's what I'm going to start off with today, and then bring you guys around for the rest of the week, and let's see what we can get done this week. A lot of chores to do here, man, so drag you along and see what kind of trouble we can get into. The more wood I get up here, the more wood I can split, and the more firewood I'll have. Let's get this done. Strive to struggle to be free from our ground. Evil mists that creep and crawl will drench me in blue. It's so drowned. Yeah, there's something satisfying about splitting wood. But if you harvest logs around here, you always got to be careful of what's inside of the logs. A lot of times you can find spent bullets, or what I'm running into right now, and a lot of times there's barbed wire in there, and ran into it a couple of times. Let me give you guys a look-see here. I don't know how well this will be picked up, but if you look like right where my thumb is, see that? When I was trying to split it, I couldn't get it to split. I was like, what the hell? Well, that's a piece of barbed wire right there. You can see right here, it's grown into the tree, so that thing's been in there for a while. And now, splitting this piece, come down, and it's kind of rotted in here, but you can see this right here, this barbed wire has grown. It's like right in the middle of this big-ass log. Yep, you see it comes out right here. I'll split around it. I mean, the wood's still good. This is real hard oak, so it burns real good and real hot. Heavy as fuck. Excuse me. Heavy as hell, but it burns real good. And finish these two logs up, and I think I'm going to call it a day after that. Anyway, like I said, it's kind of satisfying. Cut all the stuff down and split it up and get there and stack it. So let's get back to it. So what's up? What's for dinner tonight, you ask? I'll get to that in a minute. So what I do during the week is I make a couple dinners. I pack them up for Melissa because she works from 10 in the morning till 9 at night. So that means that she has to have lunch and dinner at work. So I'll cook a couple dinners, and then I'll have something to send her during the weekdays when she works. So what I'm cooking tonight, I'll send with her throughout the week. So what am I going to cook tonight? It's going to be meatloaf. Meatloaf, something she can eat quick because she doesn't have that long for dinner. And what I'm going to do for meatloaf is I'm going to use some of our fresh ground beef, or the ground beef that I'm going to use is right here. So one of our local butchers, Tooley's, and this beef was on our property. We leased our land out to one of our neighbors, and they were here for about 6 months, and then when he butchered a cow, we bought half of a steer from him, and so it's fresh ground beef raised on grass here on our property. So this is fresh stuff. So I'm going to use some fresh ground beef that we from here, some of our fresh harvest onions that we grew here. I'll take you along and show you how I make meatloaf. There's a ton of different recipes out there for meatloaf. This is just mine, and There's a ton of ways to make meatloaf, and this is just one of the ways that I've learned how to do it. So first things first, let's start doing some of the prep work. So it calls for breadcrumbs. I do not have breadcrumbs, but I do have some pretzels. So just got to remember when you crush these up and you add them, got to kind of hold back a little bit on the salt because the pretzels have quite a bit of salt. But a way to substitute if you don't have any breadcrumbs, crush them up pretty good. Some of your aggression's out. Adds a little texture to your meatloaf. This will work. So I sliced up a couple small onions here. Got a pound here of our grass-fed beef. A couple cloves of garlic. Tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Let's kind of eyeball it. It looks good. That's about a couple tablespoons. Tablespoon of tomato paste. About a tablespoon. So calls for a quarter cup of fresh parsley, but fresh out of fresh parsley. So put about 2 tablespoons of dry. There we go. A half teaspoon of paprika. An egg. Freshly laid eggs. I think this was laid today. Breadcrumbs, but we didn't have any breadcrumbs, so again I'm using the crushed pretzels. Put a little bit in here, and when we mix it up, we'll go by the feel of it. That should be. Take all the ingredients and kind of mix together. Let's get the egg mixed up a little bit. You don't want to over mix this, but you definitely want to get it all combined. In there, it's really good. I don't know how much I put, but I don't use pepper and in this recipe, and I also don't use that much salt because of the pretzels. So kind of eyeball it. That looks good. And mix it with your hands. Now it's time to form the loaf. And just make it look like a meatloaf. I'll make about 4 servings, so cool. Now for the glaze, got the temp on about medium. I'm going to use a little bit of coconut oil and about a tablespoon of tomato paste. Let the oil and tomato paste kind of get incorporated. Might take a little while. Alright, trust me, it looks a little weird, but you'll definitely be able to taste it when you pour it over the meatloaf. Take it off the heat. Alright, you take that topping, that tomato paste and coconut oil. Again, I know it looks kind of weird, but you just kind of spoon it over the top of this. Cover the top, make sure it's all covered. There you go. Take this, throw it into a preheated oven, 350 degrees, cook it for an hour, and it is yummy. Not just yummy, it's the bomb. Or as the kids say these days, it's fire. There you go, there's dinner. Morning chores are almost done. Packing my wife's lunch. So here's the meatloaf that I made last night. Little side salad. That's her dinner. Here's her lunch. This is a fresh green salad. Sprouts, chicken, kidney beans, tomatoes, zucchini, cucumber, and bell pepper and onions. And to top it off, we have some baked sweet or roasted sweet potatoes with some homemade salad dressing. there she goes. She's taken care of for the evening. Thanks for watching my video, guys. That's all I got for this week. Thanks for following me around. If you guys are watching on Facebook, why don't you go and check out my YouTube channel and make sure you subscribe to that channel. And if you want to leave a comment down below, feel free to do that. I appreciate your time. Hope you guys are having a great holiday season, and I will be posting more videos later. See ya!